Oh man, I gotta put this all back up. Alright guys, y'all know how this goes. We just show off a bunch of plushies that I have. Alright guys, I finally got a tripod, so this will be less degrading for my hand. Anyway, let's get into it. First we have this dyed and decrepit Jack's Classic Sonic, aka one of my first Sonic plushies, and the first Classic Sonic Plus, or plush you saw on this channel. Next up, grabbing the next thing out of the pile, we have another Jack Specific Classic Sonic, I almost say GE. He's better. I was gonna revive this series, Sonic Chaos, but that series is dead. I don't really want to do it. This one was gonna replace that guy in it. So, now we have another one. Another Jack's Classic Sonic. This one's the bigger one. He has a little bit of thread or something right here. I think that was an error, but yeah, better than those two. But still a good push overall. We are not off to a good start with like 3 Classic Sonics. So we have GX Specific Classic Super Sonic. This one, it's I don't like how the quills are. Also Jax, don't do this. Don't do the pancake. This is what we don't like. Don't do this. But like the plush is good. I'm probably gonna get the funny Sonic, Super Sonic for my channel, which should be appearing on the screen right here, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I probably should have moved this guy first. But we have the big, fat, like Target exclusive Franco Sonic. I think this is a smaller release. Dude, my house is so hot for no reason. I'm sweating bullets, man. Next up, we got the Kid Robot Roto Funny Sonic made of plastic. It's the Emoji GE Sonic. I almost forgot what he was called. It's the emoji looking GE Sonic. Next up, we got this dying, decrepit, like Sonic plush that got attacked by a dog. Ooga booga. It's the Jack Specific Modern Sonic. Still need big deals. Next up, we got the big Squishmallow Sonic. Not a lot of people talk about him. Even though he's a squish, he's a squish. And next up, we got Ride Sonic. Yes, I have this box. Let me get that right quick. And as you can see, I should have this box. Anyway, next plush. I forgot to put him with the other classic characters. But here's my son, the big giant Classic Super Sonic. Also, this is a GameStop exclusive. Pretty nice. Also, just so you know, I'm never taking him out of the box. Somehow I got him over there. I thought I was gonna break my back on camera. Custom Werehog Sonic. Pretty cool. Next up, we have Funny Sonic, aka the Sonic you see on my videos. Also, that Werehog back there was meant to look like the Funny Sonic, if you could tell by the eyes. And last up, we have GE Classic Sonic. Well, the one that's supposed to be sitting, but like my friend broke it by accident. Yeah, but it's fine. It's more versatile. Anyway, on to the tails. First up for the tails, we have this dying, decrepit 9 custom that I made when Sonic Prime was like new. Also, this is the OG Classic Tails you saw in the series Sonic Chaos. Yeah, he's like dying, but at least I got him. So we got Squishmallow Tails. Same with the Sonic. He's so squishy! Next up, we have Funny Tails, aka the one, the myth, the legend that you see in my videos. Next up, we have this Jack's Tails that I used in Sonic Goes to Dollywood, which you should totally check out, by the way. Well, yeah, pretty good. plush overall. And I think we're gonna move on to the Knuckles. First up for Knuckles, we have, yeah. Next up, we have this tiny itty bitty classic Knuckles. I think I used this, so I thought it was the Dollywood. No, it was the bigger one. Anyway, next plush. Next up, we have Funny Knuckles, aka the one you see in my videos. Next up, we have this big Jax Knuckles that I used in Sonic Goes to Dollywood. You should totally watch that video, by the way. And first up, we have this looking Jax specific Shadow. Oh, seriously, man. Jax, y'all could have did way better. The one I use in my videos actually looks like the product images. But me personally, I think bro's ugly. Bro, nose fatter than ramen. Oh! Next up, the better Shadow I have that actually looks like the product image. Who would have guessed? Also, I gave him custom rings. He will be appearing in the next video. Lastly, we have you. Sorry, it's taking him a while. Yep, we got him. Squishball Shadow. Oh, so I forgot this guy with the Sonics because of course I did. Except we're just gonna do friends and enemies, pretty much. Just gonna do it. First up, we have GE Modern Amy, aka the one, the myth, the legend. You see my videos? You know, since we got Amy, let's go ahead and put Cream the Rabbit by GE with her. Also, I thought this was the newer release, but this is actually the older one where they gave characters their own tags. I missed that. Dying Trip. He is the Eggman. Eggman. Or Dr. Robotnik. Depends on what you want to call him. Custom Vector till I can get the Tommy one. I like the GE one. I just like the Tommy one better because it's, you know, it doesn't scale. Like, I know my limits when it comes to scaling. But, like, that one's just more accessible to carry places. Like, if I get a travel video with Vector and... Anyway, next plush. GX specific Mighty Driller. And you can't have Mighty without his good power ray. Also, his wings, bro, because this thing is like... Oh, the Wave. Yeah. Also, if you couldn't tell, I kind of fixed him up and restored him since the first time you saw him was a while back. He was kind of dying, so we kind of had to fix him up. Gave him modern blue eyes. Bootleg silver, so I can get the GE one. Honey the cat from Sonic the Fruiters. I'm almost out of space, man. Taking on my whole bed. Next up, we got Jade Wisp. Next up, we got GE Blaze. I had to find a way to get her next to the silvers. Next up, we have Custom Tangled, so I can get the GE one. Still working on that. Next up, we have Custom the Evil Sonic from the Archie comics. It was before he became Sturge. And lastly, for the entire Sonic Plus collection, we have Scourge the Hedgehog. He'll be appearing in a new video, so don't miss it. And that was my Sonic Plus collection. Hope you like it, and see ya from the Chow Chucker.